For the budget build, I paired the Ryzen 7 7800X3D with parts that make the most sense today without breaking the bank. The motherboard is the Gigabyte B650 AORUS Elite AX, a fantastic ATX motherboard that offers premium quality on a budget. I was initially going to choose the ASRock B650 Phantom Gaming as it is one of my favorite budget boards, but the Gigabyte B650 AORUS Elite AX has dropped significantly in price and costs the same as the PG Riptide. For the RAM, I decided to add a kit of 32GB of G.Skill Ripjaws S5, which comes with two 16GB DDR5 6000 megatransfers per second CL36 sticks. Even though this is a budget build, having 32GB of RAM allows for plenty of multitasking, as well as not having to worry about upgrading the RAM for a very long time. For storage, the Crucial P5 plus 1TB is an excellent PCIe 4.0 drive with a DRAM cache. It works as advertised and hits a read speed of 6,000 megabytes per second, making it a popular M2 SSD for the PlayStation 5 as well. The Ryzen 7 7800X3D's best feature is its incredible efficiency and does not heat up. It only needs a simple air cooler to cool it, so I chose the Deepcool AK500 Zero Dark. It is an incredibly priced air cooler that can even take care of running ultra-hot chips like the Intel Core i9 13900K at stock speeds. The Ryzen 7 7800X3D does not exceed the high 60s degrees Celsius under this cooler, even under a full load. On the topic of efficiency, I chose a higher-end power supply unit for this build because I believe it is the most important part that no one should ever compromise. I chose the SeaSonic Focus GX 750W 80+ gold fully-modular power supply. It can easily handle this system even if there was a Ryzen 9 7950X and a RX 7900 XT without an issue. It has plenty of headroom to support more powerful hardware in the future. Speaking of future upgrades, let's address the elephant in the room, the Gigabyte Eagle Radeon RX 6600. Building a $1,000 Ryzen 7 7800X3D PC is an impossible task without making some compromises, and I chose to compromise on the GPU. I would have had to compromise on everything else if I went with a more powerful graphics card now, thus forcing this build to require more frequent upgrades. Nonetheless, the RX 6600 is still a solid 1080p gaming card. It can last for a very long time if it is only used for esports titles like Counter-Strike, Dota, Valorant, or Rocket League. It can easily play all of those games even in 1440p at more than 60 FPS, and can play modern AAA titles in 1080p medium-high settings at 60 FPS. Even though it is a placeholder waiting to be replaced with something far more powerful, it is fully capable of being a solid option for any budget to achieve console-level gaming ability. To fit everything in a tidy and compact package, I chose the Fractal Design Pop Air ATX mid-tower case. I chose the all-black version without a clear side panel, but there are many other colors available for this case. My favorite part of the Pop Air is the deep backside, which is great for cable management. Many mid-tower cases do not have enough clearance, especially if they are smaller and already lack space. It is also available in white for those looking for something other than a dark anti-RGB aesthetic. It is affordable, easy to build in, and has excellent airflow even under tough circumstances. In conclusion, if you're aiming for a budget-friendly PC build with the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, this setup strikes a great balance with a total cost of around $1,100 to $1,200. The Gigabyte B650 AORUS Elite AX motherboard, G.Skill Ripjaws 32GB S5 RAM, and Crucial P5 plus 1TB SSD allow this PC to have a very strong foundation. While the Gigabyte Eagle Radeon RX 6600 is a compromise, it's still great for 1080p gaming at a very cheap price. The Deepcool AK500 Zero Dark cooler offers excellent cooling along with the incredible power delivery of the SeaSonic Focus GX 750W PSU, and all of these parts fit snugly in the Fractal Design Pop Air case. Let me know in the comments which components would you change and why. How would you approach this challenge differently? I look forward to hearing your ideas.